Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Jacksonville. Bashul Tutin now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 31, Lawrence to throw. And that falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
He connects downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Looking out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. And he takes the return out of bounds. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They go play action with Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 41-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, hot.
On play action now, Lawrence. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Red on red. 30 left.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll pick up at 17. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Texans, 1st down.
18. What's that?
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive couple.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Through the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Our score, 14-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. They get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence in the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 46.
Another Jaguars.
Hey, run. 11 Agate.
First and 10 at the
Lawrence now off the play action. He rolls to his right. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Let's go.
First down.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Great job. Hey, easy. Ralph. Run. This is hot. Go. It's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Rose caught. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Gun.
ETN on third down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Inside. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. And now it's 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Shoves him off. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Dude, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed the run game.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
On the quick, right?
Stroud going to go on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dell now in motion right. From the red zone now. And he's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Run! Gun! That's us. 13, Luke! Luke! Hey, I'm gun. There we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got a man left. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, easy.
Now it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Check this one down to Etienne. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sink right.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He connects with his back, deep down the middle. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. No to return this. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31. Working quickly here. Stroud now on 3rd. Has it downfield near the boundary. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, kill! Hey, go! Go! Hey, son, go!
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Escapes the pocket. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So it's going to bring up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, man. Tony.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Stroud to throw on first down. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Robin.
First and 10 are on the Mixon. Oh, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
On red. Hey, I'm going. Go. Go. Safe right. 30 left.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing. line, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that flow.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
Easy, Ralph.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up third down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Ollie set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. No to return this. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Man in motion here. Stroud throwing here on first. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Mixon gets it again on second down. He cuts it back right. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
All right.
On the ground again with Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. So after that make the field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Tootin now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Jimmy Ward
11,
there
11.
defensively.
Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He connects downfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by a touchdown.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
11. Hey, easy. Ralph.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Hey, King. That's it.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. So out now comes the punter.
For the Texans.
We'll get it at the 9. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Same for son. It's on.
He'll look to throw it. He finds Brown right side. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Here he is to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. There he goes, great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard.
They'll run. ETN is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Here's second and goal from the 6.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's another for it. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Houston calls it second timeout. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Brings up third and
Throwing now. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At the 2-yard line.
Rock, mother swap. South, south, south.
Shotgun now, first round. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
30 left. Rip, 23. Done. This side's hot. Go, go. 11, 11. Here we go.
Here he goes. One final shot. Check this one down to ETN. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.